Hi, Emily.
Hi.
Okay,
Are you ready?
I am.
3 rockets fired into the air with an intended target. Sounds pretty scary, right? This Monday, the 27th of January, 3 rockets came down by the U.S. Embassy in Baghdad, Iraq. This left many with questions. Why? Was this planned? Do they want to kill U.S. citizens and soldiers? Are we going to war? Pretty terrifying questions, especially when you're a U.S. citizen. These 3 rockets were sent by Iran. The situation in Baghdad is extremely important to us because our safety as Americans should be important to us, but as well as the safety of those who are overseas protecting us. We need to know if we are safe. We need to know that those people are safe too. I've been looking into this controversy with Iran since people thought not that long ago we were going to go to war with them. The attack on this embassy in Baghdad shows just how unstable our Middle Eastern relationships are. I will be talking about why do we have these tensions between Iran and the U.S. and why this specific attack happened. Now on to some background. This rocket attack shows clearly that there are still some remaining tensions between Iran and the U.S. This all started when the U.S. was responsible for the death of Iranian General Qasem Soleimani. Tensions were very high, and there was a period that people thought we were going to go to war. There were planes shot down, people threatened, tweets sent. Thankfully, this did not happen. However, some of those were retaliations by Iran and responses by the U.S. However, what led up to this attack was something a little bit different. Now moving on to the specific attack that happened. Leading up to this attack, there were multiple protests outside the embassy in Baghdad. These were pro-Iranian people screaming "Death to America," "Get out," and "I want you all to die." Following these protests, these 3 rockets were sent as a further message to the U.S. government. They wanted to say that even though nothing has happened recently, or at least that we know about, Iran has not forgotten. Iran is also not happy about the embassy being located in Iraq, as well as troops being stationed there. As you may not know, Baghdad is actually the capital of Iraq, so them having a station in Baghdad makes it harder for Iran to continuously gain control over the country. Luckily in this case, nobody was killed. It was supposed to be a message. They were purposely shot on the outside ground in an open field by the embassy. They wanted to send a message, leave and leave soon. Now, to sum it all up, this attack shows just how bad our relationships in the Middle East are, and I hope that maybe with time we can improve upon them. There is a reason that this attack happened, but it never should have happened. It was not necessary. A message was not necessary. 3 rockets fired into an intended target, hoping to hurt someone. Luckily they didn't, but for future, that sounds pretty terrifying. Thank you.